that are necessary to ensure weaponizable chemicals are not diverted to violent non-state actors. Thank you all very much for your continuous efforts and making the time to attend today's workshop. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome Ms. Leslie Atkins from the Chemical Security Program. Thank you.
On behalf of the U.S. Department of State's Chemical Security Program, I would like to welcome you all to this event and thank you for taking time away from your other commitments to be here with us this week and discuss building a strong system of chemical safety and security management in Nigeria. The Chemical Security Program works to enable and enhance international capabilities to prevent, disrupt, and counter proliferator states and terrorists' ability to conduct chemical attacks. Minimizing and mitigating these chemical security threats through collaborative, creative, and flexible programs is at the core of CSP's mission. I am fortunate to cover Nigeria for CSP, and over the past several years, CSP has worked with partners across the Nigerian government, industry, and universities to improve chemical safety and security at institutions across the country. Many of you here today have contributed to these efforts, and we look forward to building on the strong foundation you all have laid to further develop Nigerian expertise and capabilities in this area, and to providing a platform to sustainably maintain and spread this expertise across Nigeria's chemical supply chain. The focus of this event, as Yusra and Buba have already previewed, is on chemical security best practices and responsible care, the chemical industry's global environment, health, safety, and security performance initiative. We are privileged to have 3 international experts here, Peter Asewe, Tahir Kadir, and Dan Razniak, to share their experiences standing up responsible care programs. I would like to thank them for joining us here to share best practices from their work supporting chemical industries around the world. I would also like to extend CSP's sincere thanks and appreciation to Leonard Patrick, Omak Pariola, Christian Madu, and Buba Shanu. They are several of the Nigerian experts who have partnered with CSP, and their passion for and leadership on chemical security was instrumental in making this event possible. I would also like to thank Yusra Khalil, Faras Bakain, and the CRDF Global team for their excellent work organizing this event. Finally, I would like to again thank each of you for your presence at this important event. We very much look forward to excellent discussion during the coming 3 days.
Supporting associations, especially in the Middle East and the Far East areas like Gulf Petrochemical and PCMA and the Bangladesh and even Libyan, Tunisian, lot of associations in helping them develop and implement the responsible care at the association level as well as at the membership level. I've been in the area for almost 28 years. In the area means in Middle East, and this is my first time in Nigeria, and I'm looking forward to team up with you to discuss how we go about it and how successfully we implement responsible care in Nigeria.
So Asewe, and I'm from Kenya, and just to explain a bit about me, I'm a chemist by background, and I've actually been working in the industry, and so I'm more familiar with the industry background before I became an expert. And my background, I've been doing some work with the team on chemical safety and security, and also responsible care, where I've also had an opportunity to be a lead auditor. What puts me on this table is we've recently added Kenya as the 3rd nation in Africa to implement responsible care, and we hope Nigeria will be number 4 in that list. So part of my discussion today is to tell you how we did it in Kenya. I know Nigeria is also unique, but there could be a few things that maybe you could learn from us. We could also learn from you, because I'm familiar in Nigeria, things happen, they are different. So within the region, we can actually learn from each other. Again, I also double up as the industry consultant for globally harmonized system. So you being the industry, I'm sure you will also like to have a way in which we can be able to manage chemicals. So on the side, maybe we can also have that discussion on GHS, which you're possibly familiar with. Thank you.
The security program for some years now, and we have to develop a number of initiatives with, in collaboration with the law enforcement agency in Nigeria to ensure that everybody is kept safe in this very country. And we ensure that we manage chemicals in such a way that they do not pose any significant challenge both to man and the environment. And we have a team, we'll be working together, Professor Madu and Dr. Alaji Shano here, and Peter and Dan and Dr. Tahir will also be working together for many, many years now. And this concept of responsible care, we actually want to bring it to Nigeria and to implement it in this country. And the major reason is to ensure that you take the responsibility, you take the opportunity to be able to implement it. Because if we tell you this is what you should do and how you should do it to make your environment safe, to make your work environment habitable, and to limit and even possibly reduce your own cost of running your organization, I think it is something that you really needed to look into and check how it can be implemented, because it is something that we have already looked at in various countries, South Africa, Kenya, and the rest of them. We've gone to Kenya a number of times to understudy how they are doing it, and I think it is something that is really very, very good that a number of our industries can implement, especially in the oil and gas, the manufacturing, and the rest of them. It will help to save you both cost in terms of running your business, and also help you, especially in the management of the chemical, in such a safe and secure manner. And I can also add to it that it will help me to reduce my own stress in my own office. That is just it, in a very serious way, because if you can do it, I don't need to be running after you and be implementing anything. And it will keep our country very, very safe that time. Thank you very much.
My name is Christian Madu. I'm with the University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. We've been actually active on chemical security program in Nigeria for some years now, and we've done a lot of training for Chemical Society of Nigeria and other groups. So we believe that this particular workshop is unique because of the focus on responsible care, and I'm sure by the end of the workshop, you guys will be the ones pushing for responsible care for Nigeria. So it's like the trendy trainer programs we've had in the past, and I'm sure you'll be a good agent for training others on the contents of this workshop. Thank you.
Baby of the team, as you can see, and I think I've interacted with practically almost all of you, and that's what it takes to be a baby. So I'm learning from the experts, and today I hope to learn from the rest of you too. My name is Buba Shanu. I run an agrochemical company, Carbon Scientific. I'm also a national officer of the Chemical Society of Nigeria, on whose behalf we are collaborating with CRDF Global and the CSP to try to introduce responsible care into Nigeria. So I believe we'll be interacting and we'll get to know each other better. Forget about the expert thing. I think all of us are experts in one thing or the other. Thank you.